What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Noob Filled Donut. It's your boy Raven Fury, and today we have a video that's basically just us, talking about 8 Thoughts' latest video titled "Twitch and YouTube Ruined the Fun of Gaming." Now, let me start this off by saying we have the utmost respect for 8 Thoughts. We are fans of his channel. I specifically have watched pretty much every single upload he's done over the last 2 months, and I've seen some of the old videos as well. And I'm a fan of 8 Thoughts. I really am. We have a lot of the same political type of opinions, and I agree with many of his videos and a lot of his philosophy on a lot of his videos. That's why I sub to it. But today's video that I've seen here, I do not agree with the entire video. I disagree with at least one point, and it was one point that stuck out the most to me, and it's the only point I'm going to cover in the video, and that is where he says that kids think that they can achieve, good finances and fame via gaming. And then he kind of like dramatizes the video there. I think he goes into a black and white frame and says, that's not going to happen. So he's basically telling you that if your dream is to become, a professional gamer or a big YouTuber, that's not going to happen. That's what he's saying there. And I don't know if he's trying to throw that out there as a blanket statement that, it's just not going to happen, or more realistically, what he might be saying, and maybe 8 Thoughts can, chime in on a tweet or something replying to us and let us know if that's what he's saying, is that maybe the majority are not going to make it. The grand majority are not going to make it. That is true. It's just like when you're, a kid and you want to play sports and you want to, you're a football player, basketball player, or baseball player. You want to make it to the MLB eventually. You're probably not going to make it. That is true. If you're good, you're going to definitely play, at least up to high school level. If you're really good, you're going to make it to college level. If you're really, really good, you're going to get into the minor leagues. And if you're amazing, you're going to make it to the show. You're going to make it to the MLB. The same with the NBA and the NFL, etc. So the majority of, kids aren't going to make it there. But there are some that will make it. I mean, you can't just get out here and say you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it to your dreams, because it's just not true. That's just not the way it works. If people didn't dream, if people didn't shoot for goals, if people didn't shoot for big goals, then we wouldn't have, huge YouTubers out there who sat down and said, you know what, I'm going to start throwing up content. And then it grew. They had a dream to put up content. Maybe their dream wasn't necessarily to be a huge YouTuber, but it happened. Why? Because they started. Go back to baseball players and other sports figures and other athletes. They started playing because they enjoyed it. And they were so good, they made it to the big leagues. They made it to the professional level. But how? Well, they had to start. They didn't just say, nah, chances are slim to none that I'll make it there. No, they started. When I was growing up, I always basically wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to work for myself, make my own way. And along the ways, I always heard a lot, oh, you gotta just get a job. Well, guess what? It's been 14 years now, and I'm self-employed, and because of that, I get to employ others and make a really good living. Am I a millionaire? No. Do I want to be a millionaire? Hell yes, I do, but I'm not one yet. However, I make a great living on my terms. Working how I want to work, when I want to work, the hours I want to work, and through different avenues and different projects, because I'm self-employed, because I work towards my dreams. And I thank God every single day that I've been able to achieve basically every single goal that I've ever set out to get to. I have many more goals that I haven't gotten to, but the list has been checked off. Why? Because I've worked towards my dreams. If you have a big dream, and people tell you that you're not going to make it because just chances are slim, don't let that get you down. Be realistic. You have to first reflect and understand who you are and what you're good at and what you're not. So reflect. Think about what you're trying to achieve, and are you truly good enough to achieve there? Are you good or disciplined enough to train to get there? We're not talking about that blind mom love where, mommy's little angel can do anything. We're talking about real world. if you think that you can do it and you have the discipline to work towards it, then get after it. You know, one of the things I'm working on right now, and maybe I'll succeed at it, and maybe I won't, maybe it'll be a failure, is actually being a stock trader. You know, being my own trader. And they say about 90 to 95% of people fail at it. But, I mean, why can't I not be part of that 10 or 5% that win? Part of that 2% that excel hugely? I won't know unless I try. So the gist of it is that it's kind of rough, you know, the way A Thought said that you're not going to make it, when maybe you will. You won't know unless you try. So don't let, you know, people put you down and be like, oh no, you're not going to make it because you're not good enough. No, give it a shot, try it out, and see how it works out for you. That's the only way you're ever going to truly know if you could have made it. Now, maybe A Thought did mean it in that way. I don't know. I hope he clarifies that. Because let's say you have 100 kids and they all want to be expert gamers. Are 100 in the room going to make it? Probably not. Probably not. What's the percentage that's going to make it? I have no idea. I don't know the stats. But even if out of that 100, one makes it, hey, that means one of them made it. One of them had enough discipline, enough talent, and enough drive, and never gave up until he made it. Right? So you won't know which one of the 100 is the one that's going to make it unless you all try. So don't let people ever tell you that you can't make it to your goal. Everyone around you is always going to, you know, criticize and is always going to think about that you can't make it. Don't you allow that to influence your decision making. If you have a goal, if you have something that you want to reach to, then go for it. Do it, you know, and work towards it. You got to have discipline and you got to have the talent to get there. But if you fail, at least you'll know that you tried. Not that you 10, 15 years later, you look at your life and you're like, damn, if only I would have tried that out. Maybe I would have made it. Maybe I wouldn't have. But you won't know. It's better to know than not know. It's better to try and fail than sit at the sidelines and watch other people succeed at your own dreams. So you gotta try. You know, this right now, the way the world works is everyone is waiting on handouts and everybody wants participation trophies, and that is the true cancer of society right now. Those participation trophies where everybody's a winner. That is freaking bullcrap. Not everybody's a winner, okay? But you can be a winner if you put the effort in, if you have the discipline at it. You know, if you go for it, you can be a winner. But you gotta try. Don't just sit on the sidelines and watch other people do it. You know, don't sit on the sideline and watch other people do the things you want to be doing. Reaching for the goals that you want to be reaching. Getting the things and the advancement in life that you want one day. If you want those things, you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the drive in and have the discipline to put all that motion into place. So that's it, man. That's the video for today. You know, don't let other people, you know, put you down, tell you can't reach your dreams. If you can, you know, go for it. Try. Don't ever just give up just randomly. If you have the discipline, if you have the drive, if you have the heart, the desire, and the want, go for it. And if in the end you failed and didn't make it, at the very least you gained a crapload of experience, and now you can translate that into other avenues that might work out for you. Because you might not be the best Apex Legends player, but hey, you might be an awesome game developer, and you don't even know it. Now remember, guys, I'm not knocking 8 Thoughts here. You know, like I said, huge fan. And I hope he sees this video and he can, you know, reply and let us know a little bit more detailed what he was trying to say there, or if what he said was exactly what he meant. That's fine too, man. You know, we gotta say the things we mean and mean the things we say. If you like the video, make sure you hit the subscription link and give us a like. Drop your comment sections below. Let us know what your dreams are and what you're working towards. And good luck.